This is Skelly Field at H.A. Chapman Stadium. And right now we've got a good matchup, a collision between two teams in the AAC. It's the North Texas Mean Green against the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Not able to connect, incomplete.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever, I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurately.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Bootleg looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. Out of balance, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I love it when a play caller is putting the game in the hands of his playmakers, and he's clearly doing that with this quarterback and the guys surrounding the quarterback. He is such a good reader of defenses, and he plays on time. He throws the ball accurately. And when you do all of those things with a coordinator that likes to be aggressive, big plays happen like they do right here.
Running with purpose. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I really love what the offense is able to do here. Chris, they're able to keep themselves on schedule and avoid the obvious passing situation. They do that here by putting the defenders in conflict. These option plays, allowing the quarterback to make the decision. He's able to get a nice gain here and create a manageable situation. Love staying out of obvious passing, and they're able to do that, again, with conflict.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Heads up, the offense now operating in the red zone. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
That's just a tremendous job up front. This offensive line doing work. This blocking scheme is perfect. That's a great run setting them up for 1st and goal. This running back continues to do well. I'm so impressed with this offense overall, but in particular what they're doing.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. Look out, he's breaking free. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Mean Green. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy that was going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Callaway. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run the option. And the back gets the football. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, that's the conservative way to go, just trying to pick up the first down. And I understand you're trying to move the chains, create a new set of downs. But, man, I would have loved to seen them get aggressive, go with the play action. Now you're sitting there after the defense does a nice job stopping the run. And now you've got third down. Better convert now.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And there's the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got a crease. He's in the clear. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, Chris, we knew explosive plays were going to play a huge part in this game, and here the field is totally flipped on the RPO, the run-pass option. Great read from this quarterback. He gives it to his back, and you can see once the lane is there, he's got great explosiveness in the open field, and it's a huge gain for the offense.
First and 10 now for the offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa. They finish off the scoring drive.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Bringing it out, it's Alexander. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The first play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
This quarterback is seeing the defense so well. They blitz here, and that flushes him out of the pocket. First of all, it's a nice escape by him to get himself out of the pocket. But what I love, Chris, is that he kept his eyes downfield. And he didn't just run the football, but he tried to get that big play down the field. And here he's able to get the completion downfield. The wide receivers worked towards him. He kept his eyes downfield, and that's a nice play for the offense.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Critical third down play for this offense right here. So it's Tulsa on top right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. He's running out of time here. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
It's a pretty solid job by the quarterback here. At least now the head coach is going to have to make a decision. It's 3rd and forever, and he's able to scramble and at least get themselves in the vicinity where they could potentially go for this. Nice job not forcing it down the field. You don't want to turn the football over, and now they can at least have it.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. A new set of downs after that completion. He'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Now, Chris, there's two things going on here. One, the pass rush is doing a great job. Yes, the effort is there. They've got some guys that can get after it. But also, this pass protection, they've got to shore themselves up. It's about effort and targeting yourself pre-snap. They're not doing a good job of either of those. They need to shore up this protection if they want to have success offensively.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Makes a quick catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter, the windows are smaller, and they're able to get this conversion and create a 1st and goal. That's a really good job by this offense.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to score. They'll run it to the left side. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Now that's more like it on 3rd down. This offense getting to their tight end. And as a quarterback, you know you've got the matchup advantage there with your big fella. And he goes to him here for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Callaway. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks him about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Receiver in motion now. It's an option look. As the first down is still going. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back to pass. It's Hayes. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass hauled in inside the 15. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a...
Got an opening here. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback designed runs. You got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Looking to throw. It's Hayes. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. They go to the air to reach the end zone. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's White. 2nd effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25. And that's going to wrap it up. A very interesting 1st half. Can't wait to see what happens in the 2nd half. Tulsa will kick it off to get the 2nd half going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Oh, and he almost broke it. Finally steps out of bounds. What a great return to set up the offense now. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Same tailback, another carry. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Catch hauled in here over the middle. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Bringing it out. It's Callaway. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Tulsa offense back out there. Wide open downfield. They stop it with the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been eating them up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get somebody near him, contact him as he throws, and lo and behold, what is it? An incompletion.
And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Looking deep to the right side. The pass is intercepted. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Oh, he makes the catch. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
This is one of the things I really like about this quarterback is his ability to keep his eyes downfield as he's outside contained and outside the pocket. You can always find a free wide receiver as long as they're breaking along with you, running along with you, and here he's able to do so, and the offense moves the chains.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Wideouts now clustered. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Again, the run goes nowhere, and it's 3rd and long. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. To the air. It's Jackson. The receiver makes the catch. Big time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30. So it's Tulsa on top right now. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They're going to run it here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here comes the rush. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Boy, this quarterback got away with that one. You're in field goal range. You can't put the ball in a precarious spot. And here, wrong trajectory, wrong route. He throws the football into a tough situation, and that should have been picked off.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. To throw, it's Jackson. It's an out route, the catch made. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Offensive line getting set, it's 1st down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the pass is incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. QB bootlegs here. Finds his man. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I know they would love to stay on the field and put this ball in the end zone. A field goal doesn't really do anything, but hear me out. If they kick this field goal on 4th and long, they can get the ball back. They rely on their defense, get the ball back, then a field goal wins it on your next possession.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this offense is forced into this. They're trailing in this game. It's 4th down. They've got to stay on the field and try to get this 1st down. And as a quarterback, you know that you've got to force the issue. Can't take a sack, obviously, and he's got to get the ball out of his hands. Once that happens, though, you're at the whim of the coverage, and the coverage was terrific. They step in front. They pick this ball off. This defense continues to do a great job.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
I think this wide receiver heard the footsteps back there. Look as the defense is closing in. You can tell the wide receiver just takes his eyes off the ball, and that's just a clear drop. Should have brought that one in, and then you got to protect yourself for the hit. But, boy, that ball's got to be caught.
Grinding away with a running game. Fights through the tackler. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They're going to run the option, and they'll give it to the back. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Break. Now here he goes. At the 10 now. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tulsa.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Hand off to the single back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. To the air, it's Jackson. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over it.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it? Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Grab down the middle. It's White. If he brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Inside the 35. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Scanning the field. It's Jackson. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And you cannot have a breakdown like that in coverage in this situation. You can't give up points on this drive, and this secondary has got to lock it up a little bit here. They've got to communicate better and see these route structures as they appear.
That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab behind the line. It's White. Touchdown, North Texas. Still no answer for this offensive machine. The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the two-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Just unable to hook up, and it felt to me like the quarterback rushed it right there, and they just can't connect for the two-point conversion. They'll come away with only 6 on this drive.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got open space. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the same runner's got it again. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Denton, Texas. And right now we've got a good matchup, a collision between two teams in the AAC. It's the Tulsa Golden Hurricane against the North Texas Mean Green. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Callaway. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Dropping back, it's Hayes. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
I love that they're attacking more down the field in these intermediate spaces, and in order to do that, you've got to throw the football with leverage, and he does that, where your guy has a better opportunity than the defender. But if you're going to do that, you've got to trust that your wide receiver can go out there and make catches like this. He lays out, catches the football. This is outstanding passing game.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. First down, looking for more now. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
Caught behind the line. It's Wells. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the run, it's Jones. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Hayes. And they heave it deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. An inside give now from the shotgun. Open field ahead. He's in the clear. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
This defense is way too concerned with the passing game. Their eyes all over the wide receivers in the RPO, the run-pass option, and this quarterback is making them pay. Great read, he hands it off, and once this back is in space, he is electric. The defense has to adjust. They must stop the run first, and they cannot give up these explosive plays.
That one play has flipped field position. A first down to the opponent's 44. Looking for a gap. It's White. Not much on that play. Brought down short. A gain makes it second and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle. Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has to counterplay this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. And the pressure's on. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
As an offense, when you get into these goal-to-go situations, to me it's about matchups and players rather than plays and concepts. Who's your best matchup? How do you get him the football? That's what I would be thinking as a play caller here on second down.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on fourth down.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Past the 50, the 40, out past the 30, inside the 10. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. The defense produces 6 points.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Breaks into the clear. Breaks it. Here he goes. Inside the 40. At the 30 now. The 10. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Callaway. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They're trying to run it with the option. And he swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Well, it's like the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Everybody was assignment sound. Quarterback barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This defensive coordinator told us that it was going to be all about discipline, and discipline with the eyes of the defense, in particular when they go to these option plays. And here, this is a beautiful job, making sure that the eyes are disciplined and getting the quarterback down right around the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. It's Hayes. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double coverage.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And look at the leg strength, a booming punt. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Finally goes out of bounds, but a huge play by this offense to wrap up the first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Ball handed off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This front 7 is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Tulsa offense back on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll give it to the running back, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Short throw complete to the tight end. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about him is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
So second down after the incompletion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And this pass is caught, brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain.
Of 10. And that's good enough for first down.
A new set of downs after that completion. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Callaway. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Hayes. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Close to the tight end. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, you can't win big games turning the football over, and 2 picks in the first half is not going to cut it. I think the coach might have a decision to make. Does he need to bench this guy at halftime? Because he is not playing well, and he's not seeing the field very well at all.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on first down. They'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve 2 purposes. 1, yes, you're trying to connect. But 2, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or 2. Try to pound that rock.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Crucial 3rd down play right here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And here comes the punter onto the field. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. They'll kick it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now the offense will spend the timeout here for a second. A chance to huddle up on the sideline and figure out the next move. There's the handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense is totally locked in right now, and they understand where this quarterback is trying to go with the football. He's making poor decisions, and they're making him pay. 2 straight interceptions on back-to-back series for this group. They're doing a marvelous job.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Incredible response by this defense, Chris. You come out right in the sudden change situation. The offense turns it over, you're on the field, and you get the ball right back to that offense. Now it's incumbent on them to actually put that turnover behind them and move the ball down the field.
They'll run it here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. And now the offense will use their third and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This is a matchup that favors this offense. The wide receiver is in man-to-man. You've got to attack with him against that defender. And the quarterback sees it, good recognition, and then it's just about execution. He throws a really good ball. I love that he was able to layer it over the defender and get it to that wide receiver for a big completion.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Tulsa will kick it off to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Look out, he's got space ahead. Muscles past the defender. He's in. Here he goes. At the 30. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Mean Green. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness once he's in the open field. He takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. Back to throw. It's Hayes. The pocket breaking down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it in the open. powering through the defender. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Tulsa. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
It could be so easy to spiral here mentally. He's played so poorly, all these turnovers, the interceptions, but you're down in this game, and this is do or die. You've got to go out there and sling it down the field. This is a great start. Build from this point forward because there's no tomorrow.
Gives it to the back. That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Jackson. Pass rush closing in. Oh, and he very nearly threw a fourth interception today. It's going to set up third down.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Using his legs, it's White. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 37 on to punt it away.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. Great move in the open field. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the wideout goes in motion. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try the option play here. And here's the handoff. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Man, this is such a solid job of attacking the defense with your best players. And we understood coming into this game, the coaching staff said, hey, listen, our wide receiver is going to have to touch the football. Whether we're throwing it to him in traditional passing concepts, maybe a screen, or here in the run game, he's going to impact the game. And this is a nice, solid game. Really an explosive play on the outside.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Hayes. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Breaks it. Here he goes. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll tackle him out across the 20. Here's the second down play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking. It's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tackled short of the first down. He's getting 4th and 1.
That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on 4th down.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Really love this play call right here. Using play action in the short yardage situation. And as a quarterback, you've got to have the ball handling. And here, the defense bites, and he's able to get the completion for a first down.
He'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield. It's Jackson. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So it's Tulsa on top right now. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Chris, the decision that the coaching staff has to make is they've got to make the decision, is this our last offensive possession, or are we going to try to force the issue to get multiple possessions in this game? They're only down 1 possession, so if you play it slow, this would be it. You're going to have to go down and possibly get a 2-point conversion. But if you go fast, there's a chance you can get the ball back for a 2nd possession. I would suggest going fast. At least you're giving yourself more options in that situation.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this screen fooled nobody. This defense was all over it. And as a quarterback, I think you need to make a better decision here. Completing this ball just creates a negative play. Throw this ball at the running back's feet. You burn it at his feet, and then you don't take the loss.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Tulsa offense back on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's just got to dive up to the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Delayed handoff. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
North Texas's offense is back out there now. Remember the last possession, it was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? On the ground, it's White. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. offense getting set. It's second down. Motion now from the tight end. Sticking with the running game. He's got space. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
So obviously down two, they'll go for the two-point conversion and try to tie the score. Dropping back, it's Jackson. And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these two-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
Bringing it out, it's Callaway. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Chris, we sit with these coaches every single week, and what do they tell us? Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game, and this quarterback has just not played well. Already thrown 2 picks in this game, and now again, the ball is in harm's way. I understand he's trying to force things down the field, be aggressive, but man, you cannot make these throws.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Chris, I think he's a bit rattled here. Sometimes you see the mechanics falter, and in particular footwork, and you can tell that the game is moving too fast for the quarterback, and that's what I'm seeing right now. He's not stepping through his drop. He throws this off his back foot, and it's totally inaccurate.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Back to pass. It's Hayes. He'll try a pass here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. He'll be swarmed for no gain. The defense all over it.
They do such a good job of this, and Chris, it pops up on film when I'm watching this defense play. Their recognition and instincts are off the charts, and you see the formation and motion of these jet sweeps. They're prepared for it, and here they get a tackle for loss.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. caught. He's wide open. Look out. He's forced out of bounds after a nice gain. And that'll get us to a 2-minute timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Tight end goes in motion. Ball handed off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the single back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on 1st down. With the catch, it's Smith. Sees an opening. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Second down, looking to throw it. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
The running back's best friend. Hand the football off, move the chains. You don't have to do anything. It's totally mindless. You don't have to make a decision. You just get back into the huddle and you look at your teammates and you say, good job, boys. Let's keep it going.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking downfield. It's Hayes. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The sure hands, it's Jones. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 20. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And out comes the field goal unit. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. And it's good. They will walk it off with that chip shot. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.